Hello everybody, and welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy 2! Alright, so for the last part, we got our first encounter with the chimp. And we also gone for a secret mission within Rightside Down Galaxy. And since we went through the secret mission previously, we still have to go through the regular one. Now, and I guess since we are just gonna be backtracking to where we were before, then I guess I should point this out for not only this galaxy, but also for Luffy Bluff as well. They are actually one of the few galaxies in the entirety of Mario Galaxy 2 where even though you do collect a prankster comment here, where even though you do collect where you do collect the comment medals, but these galaxies do not actually have prankster comments though. Yeah, they are actually one of the few galaxies, in Galaxy 2 where they don't have prankster comments. Well, aside from what's gonna happen much later. But I'll definitely save that for when we get there. But anyways, oh, here we go. Now here's where we get here's where we actually get the return of the spiny piranha plant. Yeah, the spiny piranha plant. So for what I was talking about before, when I was going over the prickly piranha plants. Yeah, even though the prickly piranha plants may seem like they're new, but they're not entirely new since they essentially function the same as the spiny piranha plants. Yeah, it's just that you cannot jump on the prickly ones. Yeah, but anyways, now as we're just gonna go through here. Now, I guess I should, I believe I didn't exactly go over the music when it comes to, no way, I'm pretty sure I did talk about full Luffy Bluff's music, but I did not go over Rightside Down's music. Okay, so, as for the music that plays in this galaxy, it's still, oh, right, there's that down there I missed. Right, you know what? Actually, let me go back for that since, yeah, I actually did not know where the warp to the minigame is. Yeah, now it's here. Now, I think for this one, your best method of getting the lives from this is to essentially make sure that you can jump on every single Paragoomba. Even if you spin, you're probably not gonna have yourself much of a chance to be able to defeat them more quick enough. Oh god. Yeah, I thought I could do a big old shortcut, but nope. I guess I'm just not that skilled at platforming. But anyways, back to what I was saying about the music for this galaxy. Once again, it's just a decent piece of music. Yeah, it's not really one of my top favorites. But anyways, now I believe once we go up through here, oh come on! Yeah, as I was saying, now I believe once we go up here, oh yeah, we are gonna be seeing chomps again. But also not only that, but it's also, yep, yeah, I get that coin. Go over to our right here is where we get of course, the reappearance of Flumps. Yep, yeah, just a regular Flumps, just minding their own business. And we're right up to that next one is where our common medal is. Is where the common medal for this galaxy is. Oh god. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure I could backflip then wall jump over. Yeah, I'm pretty sure then I could wall jump past him. So then I can be able to get it. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I'm gone through that. Okay, now let's continue on down here. Oh yeah, that's right. Now if you did not go to that secret mission first, then this would be the place where they reintroduce to you the fire flower. Now you only really get to use the fire flower here just to destroy the crates. Yeah, essentially, yeah, what we did for that secret mission. Yeah. Now when we get to here, yeah, you actually get flipped to the you actually do get a flip to the side. Yeah, it can be a little bit disorienting, but yeah, and especially when we come back here much later, and then that's really gonna be a major problem. Yeah, like I said, for those of you who have played this game, definitely know what I am talking about. Yeah, and I'm already up to 100 coins in this place. Like, jeez. Yeah. Now, if this game actually had a 100 coin missions, then I probably would have gotten at least a few of them so far. But anyways, now we've reached the area where the power star is. Now we really have to make sure that we can get through this gravity fields so that we can actually get it. Okay, now spin, booyah! There we go, power star. Blink, ding, ding. All right, now, as I said, considering that there's no prankster comments. There's no prankster comment in Rightside Down. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get. There we go. Yeah. Now it says right here. Now, whenever it says Galaxy complete, that means that you have gotten every single regular power star within a galaxy. But however, though, you can get a gold crown for every single galaxy. And for those of you who are wondering, how do we get him? Again, that is something that I'll save for later, much later. Anyways, and now 69 lives, woo! Yeah, and 70, and that's all been ruined now. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, I'm at 70 lives now. That's until I actually restart my game. But anyways, as you can see over there, yep, we're gonna be getting to our very first castle, galaxy. And it's called Bowser Jr.'s Fiery Flotilla. Yeah, and as you can probably tell, yeah, just like in Galaxy 1, Bowser Jr. also makes some. Bowser Jr. does make some slight appearances in this game as well. And the main mission for this one is Gobblegut's aching belly. Yeah, that does not sound good. That definitely does not sound good. But anyways, everyone, now, just like in Galaxy 1, whenever you get to like a castle/fiery type of level, then that is when we are going to be getting a Grand Star. So yeah, now we are really going to be starting making progress now. Now, as for the common medal for this galaxy, it is once again right next to a Thwomp, but said this one is actually above one. So yeah, Yeah, 2 freaking comet medals that are literally right next to a freaking, or even above the freaking swamps. But anyways, everyone, now this galaxy also brings back the enemies that we saw quite a bit in Galaxy 1, the Shagoom beetles. Yeah, the Goombas that have these the Goombas that essentially have these helmets on them, meaning that they cannot be jumped on unless you can actually spin attack them first. And of course, as you can see, this galaxy not only brings back our regular dry bones. Oh, ow, ow. Yeah, I did not time that right. But anyways, and of course, this galaxy also brings back our lovely fire bars. just our regular fire bar, our bar obstacles that we've been seeing when essentially in every Mario game at this point. But anyways, now this galaxy really isn't that long because you see a line with that, and you saw there we got that life shroom. And because now, when you get to this planet, it's where we're gonna be once again encountering my favorite Mario character, Bowser Jr. And we get his lovely piece of music again too. Wahaha! Made it this far, huh? Yeah. I won't need my dad's son to finish you off. I got a big surprise for you. Oh, Gobblegut, dinner's on. Don't forget to protect your bellyache bulges. Yeah, thanks so much for telling us how to defeat him. But anyways, and here he is, Gobblegut. Now, during my first time playing this, I definitely had myself a hard time dealing with this guy. And even though I've had multiple playthroughs of this game, I still have myself a hard time dealing with this guy. Yeah, you'll probably see what I mean. As said by Bowser Jr., the way that you have to defeat this guy is to essentially get rid of all of his bulges on his all of the bulges on his belly. Now the way that you deal with them. Now you essentially wait until he starts diving down into the until he starts diving down into the planet. Then that will essentially give you a major opportunity for you to be able to hit him. But I'd say if you want to give this fight a lot more easier, I'd say go for the free bulges that are on this ending side first before you even think about going towards. Free front ones, because as you've been seeing, after you get rid of at least 3 of the bulges, that's when Gobblegut will start to get a lot more aggressive. And as you've been seeing, and as you saw, even though I was trying my best to get those bulges, even though he was still currently going through the ground, he just so happens to notice me, and I always just so happen to get myself hit by him constantly. Yeah, like I said, even to this day, even though I've played this game several times now, I always still have myself a hard time dealing with friggin' Gobblegut. Yeah, and that's gonna be a harsh thing to go through when we go through another mission with Gobblegut. Yeah, you'll see what I mean later. But anyways, there we go. Now we got first Grand Star. Now in Galaxy 1, whenever we got our Grand Star, it would essentially power up the observatory so that we can actually gain access to the next area. But as for this game, the Grand Stars now actually open up portals, allowing us to go to the next world. Essentially, unlike the last game, where you can actually somewhat choose to go after every Grand Star if you wanted to, but this time, however, it is essentially required for you to get it is essentially required for you to get every and star. Now, I guess for Galaxy 1, now, it is sort of mandatory for you to get every Grand Star. For those of you who really care about getting for those of you who care about getting 100% in, for those of you who care about getting 100% in Galaxy 1. But anyways, now this right here is the only time that we actually get to see a cutscene of us actually driving through the portal so that we could gain access to the next world. And and I guess I should say this as well. When we go back into the when we actually go back to the starship, now we actually get a different dependent on the world that we are in. The background itself of the observatory, not the observatory, of the starship will change. And we also get some slight different music for the Starship Mario as well. But with that said, I feel like I've done more than my fair share for this part, considering Gobblegut, he was still a little bit of annoyance to deal with. But with that said, that should be all I'm gonna do with this part. We shall go through the next world for the next part. And so till then, I'll see you guys next time.